Remember these pictures that created something of a storm when they were printed in the national media. But what happened after that visit? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. And as ever, nice to see you. Hope you're all keeping well. Wonderful day today over here in London and across the United Kingdom, bathed in sunshine. No, I'm still sounding a bit nased. I'm trying my best for you, honestly. Thank you for all your comments and your cures and all that sort of stuff. I'm sticking with the whiskey. I think that's the best one. Seems to cut through it, you know. Leaves you a bit groggy in the morning though. I don't drink, you see, so any alcohol, you know, sort of leaves you a little bit like, ooh, right, when you wake up. But it fades after a couple of coffees, doesn't it? So, as ever, let's get back to your breaking roll story of the day. This particular story centres upon the fact that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were very visibly snapped going to see their one-time pal, Oprah Winfrey. I say one-time pal because it's interesting, isn't it? When you think about it with Oprah, it was all chummy, you know, it was all going so well. And then, of course, they had the problems after the interview because, well, there were so many differences of opinion. Let's put that kindly, you know. And also, when you think about it with Oprah, you know, her stock herself has gone down. She did the interview with Adele. That wasn't a huge success either because quickly after that, Adele bailed out of the Caesar's Palace thing. So it's not been a spectacular sort of 2 years for the one-time daytime TV doyen on US TV. So what was the real reason for Harry and Meghan to decide to re-interact with them? Well, they're only down the road. So a lot of people were basically saying, is this really just a meeting, you know, a friendship meeting, afternoon tea, that sort of stuff? Well, no, not quite. What we can tell you, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, is this. There was chats about a possible further sit-down conversation. But according to a very good source within inside Oprah's camp, it's sort of hit a bit of a stalemate. And let me explain the reasons why. As we now know, you know, there were lots of problems, as I say, with that. But right now, according to Oprah's team, even though they could make a lot of money, and I'm sure a TV channel would buy this, they don't believe that there's an appetite for a revisit of that particular story or sit down. Now, I believe this. I believe that, of course, they would go through with it, you know. It's a mega money spinning deal for Oprah Winfrey, for any TV channel. They can sell advertising, you get the picture. What you can't do, though, is make sure that you have brilliant content. So what they will now need to see on the second version is this. If they are going to sit down and spill the beans, as they say, a lot of advertisers would want to see the tape and the beams first. And if they're as lackluster as the previous beams, then more importantly, will anybody really want to switch in? Or more importantly on that, stay for the duration. And now that's the bigger problem for Harry and Meghan. Do they have enough arsenal to make it now even more interesting? Or really, what could they now dig up that hasn't already been said? As far as I'm understanding, it's simply this. Oprah Winfrey is still all ears and willing to listen, but it's going to take a little bit more convincing than a very swift visit after a very bad return to the United Kingdom for Harry and Meghan. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.